Hey guys, ever the opportunist, Snoop's here, hoping to get a little bit more food. It's not happening. Just had my dinner. We had sausages and pasta. Really nice, and I've got some left over. Yeah, so it looks like cheese is going to get pushed off a little bit, but I might put some Parmesan cheese on it and take it to work tomorrow. So I might get a little bit of cheese. Right, so I've just had my tea. Snoop's here. I don't know where Sooty is. I think Sooty might have either gone in the front room or he's in the doggy day room. I'm going to make a cup of coffee for Skippy, and I'm going to make myself a cup of tea. I've just loaded the dish, the washing bowl in the sink, which is there. That's got all the cutlery and some cups in it, so that they can be soaking. It's going to be shower night and bath night tonight, so I've already flicked the immersion on. So it's all on the go at the moment, but it's going really well. I thought I'd warn you guys again that if any of you are looking at some handbags that Skippy's got, tomorrow's going to be the last day that you can order them before she's going to shut the site before she goes away to Australia. So if there is anything there that you are interested in, you need to let her know by tomorrow, because she can then get them in the post on Friday, and that's it. She won't be able to do any more until she gets back, which is the best part of a month away. So I just thought I'd forewarn you again. Right, it's tea break. Here we go. I did have a message, quite an interesting message on my YouTube channel. One of my subscribers said, what does Skippy think of your YouTube channel, and will you keep your YouTube channel going? Yes, I will keep my YouTube channel going as long as it doesn't interfere with my relationship. If it gets to the point where it's interfering with my relationship, and I've said this to Skippy, she's more important than my YouTube channel. So, but as things are at the moment, it's all good. But if things did change, I would willingly stop doing anything on YouTube and concentrate on Skippy, guys. So 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, because she's more important. Right, okay, right, tea bag, guys. Right, that's that one. We get the flat white going over here. It's all fired up, ready to go. I've got plenty of water in it, and right, that one's on. We've got this end, so we're away from the noise. Try not to stand on Snoop. Oh, I haven't given you a shot of my full length view of my outfit, have I? Let me show you what I've got. I'm very colour coordinated today. Where's that, please, Snoop? Right, can you see the length of this skirt? It's quite a long skirt, probably the longest skirt I think I've got. It's lovely and warm. It's a woolen skirt, and that with the beige top, or I called it brown stroke beige, and my cardigan. Really nice, lovely and cosy. It's not particularly cold today anyway, but I thought I'd get myself wrapped up. I will be going upstairs to have a shower a little bit later on this evening, so I'll have to strip everything off again. Whether or not I put it back on afterwards depends how early I have my shower. But yes, so I thought, the first time I've worn this skirt, I've had this skirt a long time. It's one I got from a charity shop a long time ago, and I hadn't worn it. This is the first time I've actually put it on, and it's really nice. It's really nice. I've got another one. There was 2 knitted ones. This was one of the 2. The other one's slightly heavier, but it's a coarser, like a coarser wool. And again, that's lined, thank goodness, because I don't think you could wear it against the skin because it would be really itchy. But this one isn't as coarse as the other one, but it is, I think it would still be a bit itchy against the legs. But it's really nice. I really like it. Right, get some milk on the go. Oh, so yay. Friday Eve tomorrow, guys. Friday Eve tomorrow. 3. That weekend's rushing up to us, isn't it? Oh dear. They'll soon be here and they'll soon be gone again. Oh dear. My elder sister said something to me a little while ago, about a month ago to be precise. She said to me, how long have you got left before you hit retirement? And I said, exactly 6 months. And she said, those 6 months, she said, will go so fast you won't believe it. And I said, yeah. I've already a month in. I'm 5 months to the day. Today's the 17th, so I've got exactly 5 months to go, guys. Yes. Right. So far she's right. Right, we'll let that have a little puggle for a little while, let the brew, and we can have a chat. What should we talk about? Messages on my YouTube. I've been going for a few. A lot of people watched that video I said that I was having problems with YouTube about, and a lot of them have seen the first time I put it on, and I took it off. I changed the title to it and put it back on as I think I'd something like having a cup of tea at my mum's or something like that, and so you could see it again. And they haven't locked it out. They haven't banned it this time. So I don't know what the problem was. Somebody said, well, because I'd got a beige top on, it looked like I hadn't got a top on, but I can't see that. This one's pretty beige. Does it look like I'm not wearing a top? I don't think so, guys. And there's no nudity. There's no, I don't know. I really don't know what they were on about. But anyway, all's okay at the moment. We'll keep our eye on it and see what happens if it happens again. A friend of mine had a YouTube channel, and she had problems on her channel, and it got to the point where she had to shut her channel down in the end and then rename it and open up a new channel, which she's doing now, and that's my friend Abby. And she had 100+ subscribers, and she lost a lot, obviously, because she had to close her channel, which was such a shame. And that's because somebody was copyrighting her channel, and she ended up having to scrap it and start all over again. So yeah, I hope that doesn't happen. But like I said, at the end of the day, it's only a channel. At the end of the day, I love doing what I do, and the reason I opened this channel up was to document what was going on in my life. This was prior to me actually splitting up with my wife, but once I did split up with my wife, I used that date, which was Easter 2023, when it all went wrong, and that date was the date I decided that was when April was going to become full-time April. So any videos before that I wiped off, totally gone. So you've only got videos from me from Easter 23 up to present date, and I was letting you guys see what was going on in my life and how I was dealing with it, and where I was going with my life, and that's what the whole thing was about. And I've got so many subscribers now, guys. It's absolutely amazing, absolutely amazing. I think when I got outed at work, which would have been in 2024, early 2024, somebody discovered my channel, realised it was me, and it became the talking point at work. Obviously I got outed, and so from that point on there was no point covering up what I was, because I was going to work in my male guise, but when I got home I was living as April. But once I got outed at work, there was no reason to carry on with that masquerade. So I then started doing what I am. So I do dress, well, you've seen how I go to work. You saw me this morning dressed up before I went to work, and that's how I present at work. I have to tie my hair up. I obviously have to wear the uniform, but I can put makeup on. I have to be careful on the jewellery front that I don't upset anybody by having huge dangly earrings and things like that. But I've got my nails. As long as I keep my gloves on, I can work quite well with the nails. They don't cause that many problems. I'm more concerned about breaking them than them actually causing damage in any way. So yeah, it's been a learning curve for me as well. It is great. It is really good. Something happened at work yesterday, not today, yesterday. One of the managers came up to me and they said, I didn't realise you'd handed your notice in. And I said, yes, I did it via email. I sent emails to the appropriate people that had to know. And I think this member of staff was a little bit perturbed that I hadn't told them first. They seemed to think that because I was working for them, that I should have told them first. But no, he was just a middleman. At the end of the day, it wasn't really anything to do with him. I had to go above him to the people who managed me and tell them that I was leaving, which I did. And yeah, I don't think he liked that very much. We did have a chat about it, and he said to me, you know, don't you want to stay within the motor trade? I said, well, no, I don't. I said, I'm finding it's changed so much in 50 years, guys, from when I started to what it's like now. And I said, I physically won't be able to do it either, I said, because I've got my issue with my hips, with my arthritis, and I do struggle on some of the jobs at work now, picking up wheels and things like that off the ground and putting them back on. And he even said to me, he said, I have seen you struggle on some of those. And I said, well, that is why. I said, because my hips, they lock up and I can't move. And I said, so I can get around it. I know I've worked out ways of doing things, but it makes life a little bit more difficult. You have to be a lot more careful when you go down, when you kneel down, you have to support yourself. You can't just kneel down in an open space. I have to hold on to, say, the side of the car, kneel down and do what I have to do. When I get up, I have to put my hand on the side of the car again to help myself up, because my hips will really kick off, and I'm trying to protect them. And at the end of the day, once I've finished work at the garage, then if I need to get my hips sorted out, then I'll just get them sorted out, guys. It is what it is. I'll just deal with it. Right, should we get these drinks in the front room, because Skippy will be parched. I'm going to have to turn the camera off because I've got 2 drinks to carry in and the camera, and I can't quite do that. So I'm going to sign off now. I'll put this one on for you guys, and then I will do some more later on in the evening when I do the wash up. Like I said, I've got to go and have a shower anyway. Skippy's going to have a bath afterwards. So it's going to be all go tonight. So let's get this cup of tea out of the way, and then I can crack on with my shower, and I shall speak to you guys a little bit later. Okay, bye-bye.